Right, everyone, WeaponCollector here. Right, we're going to do a weapon build. I haven't done one for a while because I had vertigo and it was probably too dangerous to use angle grinders and stuff like that. But I've been given a fantasy blade by my Queen Metallic Reality. You know who that is. If you watch this channel, you know who Metallic Reality is. Anyway, she gave me this. It was a full fantasy sword, but it was always given to me to mod, making something else. Because a lot of these don't have proper tangs, as you can see. This was literally held on by a rat tail stick tang just welded there. It just popped straight off. So I'm going to make this into a full tang D-guard short sword for bottle cutting. So this will be the blade. You can see where I'm going to cut it. The D-guard will be made from this. I don't know if this bit's big enough, but I've got some 2.5mm or 2mm mild steel there. So I'll use that for the D-guard and some wood for the handle. And I may need to make a scabbard later because I don't have anything at the minute. So the first thing I'm going to do is start cutting the handle. Right, so I've got the piece of metal cut to the length anyway. This is going to be the basic shape of the D-guard. I may refine it afterwards. I'll put that on so at least there's one straight line so I don't have to cut so much. Now I just need to cut off here and around here, a little bit off there. And then I can start drilling for the line before I bend it. Well, I said the line, the slot for the tang to go in. So I'll cut that out now. Right, that's the basic shape of the D-guard done. I'm now going to drill the lines for the hole, the slot for the tang. So now those drill holes are done, I can file between them, or I'll probably put a flathead screwdriver between the actual bits to knock the bits out. Right, now it'll just want a little bit of tidying up, but you can see the slot there. So I'll tidy it up and then I can start bending this. Right, I've now done a slot at the bottom and the top, so that hopefully the D-guard will come around my hand, and then this bit that's left over I can drill a hole and put something on there, maybe a piece of aluminium that I can taper to a spike that will hold the guard on, because doing these D-guards can be difficult to actually get them connected at the bottom depending on the tang. If you can't do a threaded tang or something where you can peen something on, they can be difficult, but this will work I think. So I'm going to attempt to start bending the D-guard now. Now that's the line where I want to start, and I'll curve it round so these bits are straight still, but I'll just have to wing it and see how it goes. So I shall basically just be bending it a tiny bit at a time. hopefully this should be enough. Just do like nice delicate curve. Stuff down quite well. Breaking in. Right. Quite happy with that. If you're wondering about the legality of D-guards, they're fine because they're not designed for punching, they're designed to protect your hand. So they are still perfectly legal on blades. So what I need to do now, I'm quite happy with that, that looks right. So what I need to do now is attempt to drill for the tang and the end bit, for the handle I mean. This does definitely seem like a steel, this does seem like an alright tempered and hardened steel, because the file does just slide off it, so I may struggle to drill these, we'll have to see. So I'm going to take the guard off and attempt to drill those holes. Not sure if you can see this, but I'm going to use HDPE for the handle, and the reason I'm going to do that is because it will enable me to use the smaller holes. With these small holes, they're sometimes hard to do rivets and stuff like that, and bolts, and you know, because they're small, I prefer using bigger ones. But it will mean with this HDPE I can put a screw straight through, because I've done that with HDPE before and it works great. A nice quite wide threaded screw will hold these perfectly. Right, I'm getting there, quite happy with it. I've added a leather bit here because there was a slight gap between the handle and the guard, so that just stops any rattling. And you do see this anyway, it adds a bit of a cushion when you put these into a metal scabbard. I now need to do the pommel. I've shortened that bit slightly. I'm going to attempt to make a pommel out of this. This will require me cutting out that basic spike shape, cutting a slot in it, and then drilling a hole. I'll be honest with you, I'm just going to do that and come back because it's a lot of work and it takes ages filming it. But you can see where I'm going to go with this. It's cut along there, cut along there, cut along there. I'm probably going to drill a hole through that way to then cut down to it. But we'll see. These slots can be a pain in the ass, but I'll see how I get on and I'll come back. I can't remember where I was last time, so I had a break. The pommel is on. Quite happy with that. It's quite nice. I can't wait to have a cut with this. The pommel will need to be shaped. I should have shaped that before I put it on really, but it's on now. But yeah, I'm happy with this overall. It's really nice actually. It's exactly what I wanted and had planned, which is good. Yeah, start shaping the pommel, which could be a pain in the ass now, but oh well. Who sorts that other than mine? Right, so the pommel is roughly done. That'll need a bit of finishing off, which will require getting some aluminium dust and some super glue, filling in the holes just to make it look better. I'll just tidy that up. And now I need to start shaping the handle, which I'll just do with a rasp basically. It's pretty much done now structurally. I just need to do a little bit of cleaning up. So the handle has been shaped. With HDPE you can put a heat gun against some of it and it will, don't work with all of them, but I know this one, it pretty sure it does. Put a heat gun against it for a while and it will sort of melt the surface, make it smooth. So I'll do that in a second, and then I'm just going to tidy it up, and then when I come back it'll be done. So you'll see me do the handle. That's about it really. It'll just be little touches and it's done. I'm quite happy with that. It looks exactly like I wanted it to. Right, there it is. There is the D-guard short sword with a aluminium pommel. Double-edged. I'm really happy with that, and it's got the exact look that I wanted. What I'd seen is a picture of a bloke from the Civil War. A young bloke, he looked about 20, American Civil War, something like this. And he was holding it like that, he had his musket there. He was holding it like that, and I just thought, that looks excellent. I want one of those. So when this blade was given to me, I thought, yes, that's the perfect thing. Yeah, I really like that. It's a little bit rough, but as you know, that's a bit, you know, that's how I like my blades. I don't like them too sort of pristine. It depends, but I'm perfectly happy with how this is. It should be a decent bottle cutter. The video hasn't actually finished. You will see some HD pictures of this. I've cleaned it up as much as I feel like I need to, but I may give it a little bit more of a clean. So you'll see some more pictures. It does need a little bit of a sharpen, but it's not. It's got an edge that would cut a bottle, I think. So yeah, there it is. I hope you like it, because I am really happy with that. I think that came out excellent. It's got the exact look that I was looking for. Right, don't forget to watch the rest of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. See you later.